Okay, very quick video today to show you the new centralized transactional email facility. So this is basically a facility that sends out single shot emails in various scenarios to do with bookings and laps. What I'm going to show you today is how to set it up to send out an email when your visitors complete their first lap of the day. So on screen here we have the event management system running, and I've got rFactor running about to finish a lap. I've got a driver registered here, test driver, and I'm going to assign them to pod number 1, and its EMS is connected to rFactor that's about to finish a lap. What I want to happen at the end of that lap is for an email to automatically be sent out to that test driver who's registered with my email address, adrian@simracing.co.uk, with a link to their lap data. So starting now, I'm going to show you how quick and easy that is to set up. We're going to go to the account management pages for this VMS account. Let's make that full screen. There is a new menu item, transactional email. Now we've predefined some templates, triggers and merge tags. So there is already a very nicely written, graphically pretty email to send out, and it's generic. It works for any race centre facility. You can clone it, tweak it, change the colours, change the wording, but built in there's one that works straight out of the box. So all I need to do is give the system an email account to send the emails from. So I'm just going to add. And now for this demo, I'm going to use an old Hotmail account that I don't use for anything else. And when the system works with Hotmail, it'll ask for the password. If you're using it with a Gmail account, it won't actually ask for the password. It'll just take it works in various different ways. It'll explain it all as we go along. So let me just pop the password in here. And add account. That's it. I can send a test email straight away. Let's send that to, let's send that to Adrian@simracing. So let's send a test email. That has been sent. Right, let's minimize this window. And if we go to my Adrian@simracing account, here we go, one VMS test email. This is a test email from SimRacing Limited. So that's it. Within barely over a minute, we had it up and running. I'm going to delete that. We don't want that. But now what I want to show you is if we go back to the event management system and let rFactor finish this lap. So test driver is assigned to pod 1, EMS is connected to a local instance of rFactor 1, and test driver 1 is associated with my email address. So let's just let it finish this lap.
That was a 2:38.67.
So test driver has just done a 2:38.6. If we come back to the event management system, we will be able to see here in the driver lap history the 2:38. But what we want to see now is if we go back to the account management pages, we go back to the account management pages and look for this sending account and look at the history, we see that it is queuing an email to test driver with my email address. So it's currently queued. I suspect if we refresh that now, no need to, this would normally happen seamlessly in the background. it says sent. So to complete the demo, if we go back to my Gmail account, there we go. Great to see you on track today. And there is the email that it sends. So your session today, hi test driver, it's great to see you, blah, 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 blah. Click here to access your data, which then gives the user a link straight into the system web presence. There's the lap we just did, at which point they can do all of the usual stuff, look at their telemetry. Obviously the telemetry for that lap is somewhat corrupt because we left it sat there paused for a good while. But if we go and look at some older lap, yeah, we see the standard telemetry. So this function we've been developing over the last few months. Our sister company, the Race Centre, has already been using it. What we're seeing is where the email goes out during the event, typically to the event organizer who's already given us their email address. When it pops up on their phone, they start looking at the live data from their event or even bringing up their telemetry. It creates interest amongst the other members of the group, and we very quickly see them coming up to the front desk asking why they haven't got that, at which point we explain that they just need to give us their email address, and the system is smart enough that if they've already done some driving and their email address is then added, it will catch up and automatically send out their information as well. So so great for the customers, access to data, particularly in these COVID-19 times, access to their data without having to gather around a central display, and great for the venue because it's driving traffic to the website. You can point that email to go to your website rather than a standard system web presence if you've got your own web presence, and great for mailing list building. So there it is, 7-minute video, but it was literally 2 minutes, the configuration part of it. As ever, if you need any help getting that up and running, it's available to premium users and standard users alike. It's there, it's live, went live earlier today. Have a go. If you want any help getting it up and running, as ever, don't hesitate to call. Okay, enjoy.